Sonnet 30 is one of William Shakespeare's most famous sonnets. It is part of his collection of 154 sonnets, which were published in 1609. Sonnet 30 explores themes of memory, loss, and the power of love to transcend time and bring comfort in times of sadness. Here is the text of Sonnet 30. When to the sessions of sweet silent thought, I summon up remembrance of things past. I sigh the lack of many a thing I sought, and with old woes new wail my dear time's waste. Then can I drown an eye, unused to flow, for precious friends hid in death's dateless night, and weep afresh love's long since cancelled woe, and mow on expense of many a vanished sight. Then can I grieve at grievances foregone, and heavily from woe to woe tell o'er the sad account of bemoaned moan, which I knew pay as if not paid before. But if the while I think on thee, dear friend, all losses are restored, and sorrows end. In this sonnet, the speaker begins by reflecting on past memories and the things he has lost and failed to attain. He expresses sadness and grief for the passing of time and the loss of loved ones. However, in the final two lines, the tone shifts as the speaker finds solace in the thought of the beloved friend. The love and companionship of this friend seem to transcend the effects of time and bring comfort, restoring what has been lost and alleviating sorrow. Shakespeare's sonnets are known for their rich language, intricate wordplay, and exploration of universal human emotions. Sonnet 30 is no exception, and it continues to be celebrated for its emotional depth and timeless themes. Here's a line-by-line explanation of Shakespeare's Sonnet 30. When to the sessions of sweet silent thought, the speaker begins by setting the scene. He refers to moments of contemplation and introspection when he retreats into his own mind, engaging in deep, quiet reflection. I summon up remembrance of things past. During these moments of reflection, the speaker recalls memories of the past. He brings to mind events, experiences, and people from his personal history. I sigh the lack of many a thing I sought. As he reminisces, the speaker sighs, expressing a sense of disappointment and longing for many things he had hoped to achieve or attain in life but couldn't. And with old woes new wail my dear time's waste. Alongside the unfulfilled desires, the speaker bemoans the time he feels he has wasted on things that have brought him sorrow and distress in the past. Then can I drown an eye, unused to flow. The speaker's grief becomes so intense that he sheds tears, indicating deep emotional pain. The phrase, unused to flow, suggests that he is not accustomed to crying. For precious friends hid in death's dateless night, the speaker mourns the loss of dear friends who have passed away and are now hidden in the eternal darkness of death. Death's dateless night implies an endless, timeless state. And weep afresh love's long since cancelled woe. He weeps again for the pain of past love affairs that have long been over and forgotten. Cancelled woe refers to love's sorrows that have been resolved or ended. And moan expense of many a vanished sight. The speaker laments the loss of many beautiful sights or visions that have now disappeared or become distant memories. Then can I grieve at grievances foregone. The speaker acknowledges that he can still feel sorrow for past grievances that he has already experienced and left behind. And heavily from woe to woe tell o'er, he seems to dwell on these sorrows, moving from one painful memory to the next, recounting each one heavily. The sad account of bemoaned moan. The speaker repeats the expression of his sorrow and bemoans the sorrows he had previously anticipated or foreseen. Which I knew pay as if not paid before. He feels as though he is experiencing these sorrows anew, as if he is paying the price for them all over again, despite having gone through them in the past. But if the while I think on thee, dear friend, here, there is a significant shift in tone. The speaker introduces the presence of a beloved friend in his thoughts. All losses are restored, and sorrows end. When the speaker thinks of this dear friend, all his losses and sorrows are mitigated or restored, and his grief fades away. The love and companionship of this friend bring comfort and healing, making everything seem worthwhile. In this sonnet, Shakespeare captures the complex emotions of grief, loss, and the consoling power of love. The contrast between the speaker's initial despondency and his eventual solace through thoughts of the beloved friend demonstrates the resilience of human emotions and the capacity for love to transcend time and bring comfort. In Sonnet 30, Shakespeare reflects on moments of deep contemplation and reminiscence. He recalls past memories, expressing a sense of disappointment and longing for unfulfilled desires and wasted time. The speaker mourns the loss of dear friends who have passed away and the sorrows of past love affairs. He dwells on these painful memories, feeling as though he is experiencing them again and again. However, the tone shifts dramatically in the final two lines. The speaker introduces the presence of a beloved friend, and suddenly, all his losses and sorrows are alleviated. The love and companionship of this friend bring comfort and healing, making everything else seem insignificant. The sonnet highlights the power of love to transcend time, restore what has been lost, and soothe the soul in times of sadness. Sonnet 30 is a deeply introspective and emotionally charged poem that explores themes of memory, loss, and the consoling power of love. Let's delve into a more detailed analysis of the sonnet. Structure. Sonnet 30 follows the traditional Shakespearean sonnet form, consisting of 14 lines written in iambic pentameter. It is divided into 3 quatrains, 4-line stanzas followed by a final rhymed couplet, 2-line stanza. The rhyme scheme is ABABCDCDEFEFGG. Shift in tone. The sonnet can be divided into 2 parts. The first 12 lines, where the speaker expresses his grief and sorrow over past losses and disappointments, and the final 2 lines, which offer a contrast with a positive and hopeful tone. Theme of remembrance. The opening lines emphasize the power of memory and reflection. The speaker summons remembrance of things past, and dwells on his past experiences and the people he has lost. This theme of reminiscence underscores the human tendency to reflect on the past, particularly during moments of solitude. Grief and loss. The poem is saturated with emotions of grief and loss. The speaker expresses his sorrow for unfulfilled desires, lost opportunities, departed friends hidden in death, and past love affairs that have ended. He appears to be haunted by the weight of these losses, which leads to tears and a heavy heart. Time's transience. Sonnet 30 deals with the ephemeral nature of time and the transience of life's experiences. The passage of time has led to the loss of friends and experiences, leaving the speaker with a sense of regret and the feeling that he has wasted valuable time. The power of love. The final couplet introduces a significant shift in the poem's mood. The speaker finds solace and comfort in the thought of a beloved friend. This person's presence in the speaker's mind acts as a powerful force that can counteract the negative impact of past losses and sorrows. Contrast and resilience. The juxtaposition of the speaker's initial despondency and subsequent solace highlights the resilience of human emotions. Love emerges as a potent force that can overcome the weight of past regrets and rejuvenate the spirit. Universal themes. The sonnet touches on universal themes of human experience, such as the complexity of memory, the inevitability of loss, and the enduring power of love to heal and bring comfort. Imagery and language. Shakespeare employs vivid imagery and evocative language to convey the speaker's emotions. From Sessions of Sweet Silent Thought to Death's Dateless Night, the poet crafts striking images that resonate with readers. Rhetorical devices. Throughout the sonnet, Shakespeare uses rhetorical devices like alliteration, repetition, and metaphors to enhance the emotional impact of the poem and create a musical quality to the verses. In conclusion, Sonnet 30 showcases Shakespeare's mastery in exploring profound emotions within the structured confines of a sonnet. The poem's emotional journey from grief to consolation through the power of love makes it a timeless piece that continues to resonate with readers across generations. Sonnet 30 is a beautifully crafted poem that showcases Shakespeare's poetic genius and his ability to delve into the depths of human emotions. This sonnet is highly regarded for its emotional depth, evocative imagery, and masterful use of language. Here's a critical appreciation of the poem. Exploration of human emotions. One of the poem's strengths is its exploration of a wide range of human emotions. Shakespeare captures the speaker's profound grief and sorrow over past losses and disappointments. The vivid portrayal of the speaker's emotional turmoil, as he recalls the pain of lost friends and love, creates a sense of empathy in the readers. The subsequent shift to a positive and hopeful tone through the power of love makes the poem a balanced and nuanced expression of human resilience. Structure and form. Shakespeare adheres to the traditional Shakespearean sonnet structure, which provides a controlled framework for the expression of complex emotions. The use of quatrains and a rhymed couplet allows for a gradual development of the poem's themes. The couplet at the end provides a sharp contrast to the preceding quatrains, adding impact and resolution to the emotional journey. Imagery and language. The poem is rich with evocative imagery and poetic language. From Sweet Silent Thought to Death's Dateless Night, Shakespeare employs powerful and imaginative imagery that lingers in the reader's minds. The use of metaphors, like drown and I, unused to flow, enhances the emotional impact and helps readers connect with the speaker's feelings on a profound level. Universal themes. Sonnet 30 touches upon timeless themes that are relatable to people of all generations. The exploration of memory, loss, the passage of time, and the comforting power of love are themes that resonate with readers from diverse backgrounds and experiences. The universality of these themes adds to the poem's enduring appeal. Emotional resonance. The poem's emotional resonance is one of its most significant strengths. Readers can relate to the speaker's experiences of loss and grief, as well as the hope and consolation found in love. The contrast between sorrow and solace creates an emotional depth that continues to move and captivate readers over centuries. Complexity of emotion. Shakespeare's ability to depict the complexity of human emotions is on full display in this sonnet. The speaker's feelings encompass a wide spectrum, from regret and sadness to comfort and contentment. The poem serves as a testament to Shakespeare's understanding of the human psyche and his skill in conveying emotions through his words. Timelessness. Despite being written centuries ago, Sonnet 30 inches remains relevant and relatable to modern readers. The enduring themes and powerful expressions of human emotion ensure that the poem stands the test of time, continuing to resonate with audiences in various cultural and historical contexts. In conclusion, Sonnet 30 is a masterful poem that exemplifies Shakespeare's poetic brilliance and his deep understanding of human emotions. Its exploration of memory, loss, and love, along with its evocative imagery and universal themes, contribute to its enduring appeal and solidify its place as a timeless work of literature. Praise for emotional depth. Critics often praise Sonnet 30 for its profound emotional depth and how Shakespeare captures the complexities of human emotions. The contrast between sorrow and consolation resonates with readers and showcases Shakespeare's mastery in exploring the human psyche. Themes of time and love. Critics highlight the sonnet's exploration of timeless themes such as the transience of time and the enduring power of love. They often discuss how Shakespeare addresses these themes in a way that remains relevant and relatable to contemporary audiences. Imagery and language. Shakespeare's use of vivid imagery and poetic language in Sonnet 30 has been highly praised. Critics appreciate how the poet's evocative descriptions intensify the emotional impact of the poem and create lasting impressions in the reader's mind. Structure and form. Shakespeare's skillful use of the Shakespearean sonnet form, with its 3 quatrains and a final rhymed couplet, is often commended. Critics note how this structure provides a well-balanced progression of ideas and adds to the poem's aesthetic appeal. Universal appeal. Critics acknowledge the sonnet's universal appeal, as it addresses emotions and experiences that are relatable to people across cultures and time periods. Its themes of grief, loss, and the consoling power of love make it accessible to a wide range of readers. Connection with the reader. The emotional journey in Sonnet 30 allows readers to form a personal connection with the poem. Critics often discuss how the sonnet's introspective and reflective nature draws readers into the speaker's emotional world. Historical context. Some critics analyze the sonnet in the context of Shakespeare's life and historical events. They explore possible biographical connections and how the sonnet may reflect the poet's own experiences and emotions. It's important to note that literary criticism can vary widely, and different critics may interpret the same poem differently. Additionally, as an iconic literary figure, Shakespeare's work has been analyzed and interpreted from various perspectives, contributing to a rich tapestry of critical appreciation. Sonnet 30 inches holds significant importance as a sonnet for several reasons. Exemplary form. As a Shakespearean sonnet, it adheres to a strict structural pattern of 14 lines with a specific rhyme scheme ABABCDCDEFEFGG, an iambic pentameter. It demonstrates Shakespeare's mastery of this poetic form, showcasing his ability to convey complex emotions within a limited framework. Emotional intensity. The sonnet's emotional intensity is a hallmark of Shakespeare's sonnets. It delves into the depths of human emotions, moving from grief and sorrow to the solace and healing power of love. This emotional journey within the confined space of a sonnet reflects the poet's skill in crafting a powerful and impactful narrative. Universal themes. Sonnet 30 inches addresses universal themes of memory, loss, time's passage, and the consolation found in love. These themes are timeless and continue to resonate with readers across different cultures and generations. Musicality and rhythm. The use of iambic pentameter and the sonnet's rhyme scheme create a natural musicality and rhythm, enhancing the poem's emotional impact. Shakespeare's skillful use of language and imagery adds to the sonnet's aesthetic appeal and makes it a pleasure to read aloud. Narrative structure. The sonnet's narrative structure is compact yet effective. It begins with the speaker's contemplation of past losses and sorrows, and then, through thoughts of a beloved friend, transitions to a more hopeful and positive tone. This progression provides the sonnet with a sense of completeness and resolution. Introspection and reflection. Sonnets, as a poetic form, are often used for introspective and reflective purposes. In Sonnet 30, the speaker's journey of introspection, as he looks back on past experiences and emotions, is a common theme in many sonnets, contributing to its relevance and appeal. Impactful conclusion. The final couplet of the sonnet acts as a turning point, offering a contrasting and uplifting resolution. The realization that the presence of the beloved friend can alleviate sorrow and restore what has been lost leaves a lasting impression on the reader. Cultural significance. Shakespeare's sonnets, including Sonnet 30, hold immense cultural significance as they are part of his larger collection of 154 sonnets. These poems have been studied, analyzed, and celebrated for centuries, contributing to Shakespeare's enduring literary legacy. In summary, Sonnet 30 is as important as a sonnet due to its exemplary form, emotional intensity, universal themes, and its ability to resonate with readers on both an emotional and intellectual level. It exemplifies Shakespeare's poetic prowess and remains a testament to the enduring appeal of the sonnet as a literary form.